The Tremolos and Silence is Golden. This is BBC Radio Humberside in the afternoon. Our guest today is parapsychologist Robin Furman. Makes a welcome return. Welcome back, Robin.
Thank you.
How's ghostbusting business then?
Well, there's very much interest, Chris, at the moment. More than we can cope with, actually.
Is it seasonal?
Well, you might think so. We get a bit more at Halloween and Christmas. But no, we get calls all the time, actually. It'd be nice to be able to do it, you know, professionally rather than just a hobby. So the day might come.
Okie dokie. You can give us a tinkle. It's Hull 27744. Our guest of the day is Robin Furman. He's a parapsychologist. Just part-time, you know, but he'll be dying to hear from you, and we'll be taking your calls in just a moment. Oh, by all means, please do change your first name, because sometimes, well, it's not the first thing in the world you'd like to admit, is it, really? It's Sunday the 9th of May, and the call has come in from a pub who appear to have a ghostly cavalier. Ghostbusters UK set out to investigate.
Right, I'll take up the rear lane.
Okay, I'll open the door for you.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Right. Round the side. Yeah. Okay.
People amateurs, they don't know what to do. It's like you having a car. It goes fine most of the time, and you don't want to know anything about garages, mechanics, or anybody else. When something goes wrong, where do you take it? Who do you call? So that is why we get called occasionally, because we don't have belief systems. If they called in a clergyman, which I've no objection to clergymen, don't misunderstand me, but many people, particularly from these new cults that have arisen, new religious ideas, they have a specific belief system. They go, oh yes, you've got a ghost in the corner that's bringing you a rose, or they say you've got a ghost over there that's nasty, and they can frighten people to death. So they call us because they know they won't get that emotional claptrap. Hello, Brian. Here we are. This was just some of the machinery. Most of it's in the castle. We bring in as it's required to see what we discover, and we can show you how.
It's only in case of emergencies. So we'll send it on.
What's that? What's that?
This one.
In fact, that's described as to actually what it is.
Measures magnetic forces.
Oh,
the earth.
yeah. And the earth fields are important. And when you see the others, we've got. Have you got? We haven't brought the case in with the.
Yes, I have.
Oh, the ion detector. I'll show that to you.
Yeah.
So we'll explain that. You know, as we go. That can be plugged in. We'll show. This is just a tiny bit of the stuff, Brian.
Yeah.
Actually, if it's all right to use the bar, put some of the bits on there.
Right.
And see if we've got any stray electronic. I think you had to have for a kick-off.
I'm bound to.
What's that?
Electrical radiation.
Oh, yeah.
For Ghostbusters UK, the investigation starts with an inquiry into who saw what and where.
Just a figure, that's all. It's just a figure I saw for a split moment, that's all. Yeah, it was just a vague figure. It was vague, very vague, like, yeah. It was just there, actually, yeah.
This is the cavalier.
It was the cavalier,
yeah.
More or less dressed like a cavalier, I remember you saying, yeah.
We've just seen just once.
That's all just
Yeah.
once, yeah.
Has anybody else
No,
seen it at all?
well, I've heard stories about it, but I don't know anybody who's seen it before, like, yeah.
No. But you've heard sort of stories.
I've heard stories about it, yeah.
Joe blogs.
Yeah,
Might have seen it. Oh, that's interesting.
It's fascinating. Well, it's such an old site out here, isn't it?
Oh, it's 1826, was it?
People come a long way to find the atmosphere.
They do, yeah.
Now let's see, where are we? It's
North Cotes.
North Cotes.
Yeah.
North Cotes, and I shall tell any interested parties, researchers, and people who like proper ale to come out to North Cotes and visit you here, because it's really interesting to come out. I get it.
There you go. Right. There's a lot of energy about those.
Yeah, right. If it picks it up at the same place, we're really getting somewhere.
Yeah.
This is a life field detector. I mean, that's in strict layman's terms, as opposed to ion fields. You call it a life field detector. You see.
Oh, yeah.
So, and the book, The New Science of Life, 1981, the book, it's all in. Dr. Rupert Shaw. Not half.
Let's come past the probe.
Not half, Andrew.
It's well charged, isn't it?
It is, actually. If you can pick that up.
Let's put this in.
Actually, we've got some stuff which is really comical. You'll like this. When we come at night, this is one of my favourite things, actually. You know, it's dark,
Yeah.
but say you're carrying this, and sometimes that as well. How do you have a light if you don't want the main lights on? So what we've got, people who are po-faced don't like stuff like these, but we think they're great fun. We use these. At least I use them. I think they're great. You see, just use them. Because you're carrying that, you see.
Yeah.
And all you do is to sort of turn on. How's that?
You can see where you're going.
And you can see where you're going. It lights everything up, you see. And so say it's dark, and you want to read what you've got on here. So how else would you do it? Because people have castigated me in various learned societies. Oh, well, you know, you're trivialising this. I said, not at all. I could have a miner's helmet. Why, but why not this? I can read what it's saying without having to have your main lights on. Plus the fact it's fun anyway. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great fun. Don't you think they're fun?
Yeah.
I mean, they're really a novelty. Have a go, shall I?
You haven't bought it yet. Bought some.
We've actually defined its path, its roadway, its the track that it takes. It tends to repeat. You know, many so-called apparitions that are reported follow a same walk. Borley Rectory has the Nuns' Walk, where the nuns are seen over and over again, and this now, and they have been seen. And this seems to have the similar thing. And we've detected it along, if there's something on the other side, there's nothing much, but it goes along where the electricity, for some unknown reason, is going along in this beam, even though it's not lit up, which showed on our nuclear magnetic resonator. And now you can perhaps hear it for yourselves. There's not officially electricity in that, but it's allied with it. With electrical magnetic effects, we often get it allied with it, you see. It's not such a strong effect as if you had to put it near a light and go over the top. But it nevertheless begins to find it, right? Which is rather nice. Also, it responded to our ion detector. The ion, which may be something associated with life fields, the Russian machine called a bioplasmic field detector. They reckon they could find the same things from 3.5 yards away. Is it anything to do with Rupert Sheldrake's morphogenetic fields, you may ask yourself? This is where we have to do the research to find out.